What are the 5 best restaurants to have in Lafayette, Louisiana? I want to tell you guys my favorite places to eat, where I go and get a bite. You might get something healthy, also a little junk food mixed in there, but tons of flavor. Great restaurants I know that you will enjoy. If you don't know who I am, my name is Drake Abshire. I am a real estate agent down here in Lafayette, Louisiana. I am born and raised from this area. I am your new construction and luxury community market specialist, and I would love to tell you guys everything you need to know about living here. And I think one of the most important things is, of course, the food. We are famous here in Lafayette for our amazing cuisine. We were even voted by travel magazines, travel websites as being one of the best places to eat in the country. So absolutely, if you're here, there are plenty of restaurants to try. We have a ton of them, but I'm gonna name a few of my favorite that I frequent on a regular basis. I'm giving a little bit of something for everybody, and I know you guys will absolutely enjoy it if you do go. If you find any value in this video, please remember to like, follow, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below anything else you'd like to hear from me in the meantime. We're gonna go through my top 5 in no particular order. Let's just discuss each and every one, and I'll tell you some of my favorite options and why I chose that place. First up is going to be one of them that is pretty well known for the area, but it is brand new. It actually had the original one that started in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but it is the Chimes. I have to tell you guys, it is so good. It's got a lot of Cajun flavor and twist on everything, but you can really think of the Chimes more as a sports bar / rustic restaurant with a Cajun twist. They really have everything in their cuisine that you can think of, but one of my favorite things about it is the setting. It is placed under some beautiful oak trees with real large branches, plenty of shade. They have an awesome deck that's on the outside, and they have these beautiful glass doors that they roll up, and they allow all the fresh air in when we have those few nice days in the summer or springtime where you get to sit on the patio, big TVs, you could watch the game or anything else that's going on. And of course, they have a really nice pergola area with some seated areas with a fireplace. So as far as the ambiance goes, it's great. It's lots of fun. It's casual, nothing fancy, but a few of my favorite things on the menu would be they have char grilled oysters. The blackjack oysters, I believe, have cheese on it, or just their OG has a nice roux sauce on it, nice and spicy, tons of flavor if you like oysters. The char grilled are always a great way to go. I like them raw. Not everybody eats them that way, but at least you have 2 options to give them a try. One of my favorite appetizers that you cannot miss if you do go is going to be the spinach and artichoke dip. It is so delicious. It's got that spicy little twist on it, and what is so good, instead of chips or pita bread, they give you actually bow tie pasta that has been deep fried. It makes the best little chips for dipping, and I promise you will not regret it if you have it. Their drinks are awesome. They have plenty of different mixed cocktails. They have a full bar. They have beer, you name it, they have it as far as the cocktails go. But a few of my favorite items on the actual menu is, I do love their blackened chicken sandwich. I think it is really, really good. And I've also had a few of their burgers. Their burgers are fantastic, definitely a bit messy, but really, really juicy patty. They're a really good size, and I find that all of their portions are really outstanding at this restaurant. So of course, one of those places I guarantee that you will love. Honestly, one of my simple pleasures going there too is just their grilled chicken. They really have one of the best grilled chicken breasts. If you want a little bit more flavor and spice, definitely go for the blackened. Blackened is a bit more popular here down in the South. Blackened seasoning they usually put on seafood, but it goes really, really good on their chicken, their fish, and of course, don't forget the shrimp. Next up on my list is going to be Marcelos Cafe. It is Lafayette's little known secret. It is tucked away in a little shopping center, and I have to tell you guys, she has some of the best Cajun food, really easy lunch options. I love their health plate personally. I'm one who likes to eat on the healthier side, and so what's great is they have an option where you pick a protein, you pick a vegetable, and then you also pick another side item. You can get a salad, or you can substitute it for different side items, but I absolutely love anything from their grill, their their grilled shrimp, their grilled chicken, their grilled fish is all amazing. They have really good burgers. And of course, if you want to go for the seafood options, they have really good fried seafood. I've had their fried seafood platter. It is a ton of food, but so delicious. And then of course you have options such as all of their Cajun cuisine. They have plate lunches, which is great. So I know they are very famous for their shrimp and egg stew. They have red beans and rice. They also, a lot of people are really big fans. I am personally not, but I know a lot of people love their chicken fried steak. They do put white gravy on it, super heavy, but it is very hearty and delicious. Also, if you are looking when you're in Lafayette to try gumbo, then you absolutely have to try Rochelle's. I have to tell you, I love her gumbo. She has a Rochelle special, which has sausage, seafood, and also shrimp and chicken in it, and it is really, really good. It's probably one of my favorites on the entire menu, but they do have other really Cajun options like chicken and sausage, and they also have shrimp and okra gumbo. All of those are very famous from the area. They have really dark roux, and it's more watery than New Orleans type gumbo. I guarantee if you get it, you will absolutely enjoy it. And don't forget the potato salad. This is a big argument. Does potato salad go on the side or in it? Well, it's up to you. I like it in it. Try it. I know you will not regret Rochelle's. Next up is going to be one on the fancier side, but I love the ambiance and it's a great location. It's right off Ambassador. It's going to be Charlie G's restaurant. Charlie G's is really known as a staple. It's been here for a very long time, and it is a steak and seafood restaurant. I know a lot of people love their fillets. They have very good appetizers, and I do love their cocktail menu. They do have really, really good drinks if you like martinis or just fresh cocktails. And then also for their appetizers, I definitely would not miss the pork belly wraps. They are really delicious, wrapped in a sweet and spicy sauce, and they are grilled crispy. It's almost like a big fat piece of bacon. I don't know if you're a fan of pork, but I definitely do not recommend missing that menu item. I think you will really enjoy it. One of the things they're also very famous for is, of course, their risottos. They have always a different flavor when you come in, so you can get a different risotto with your steak, and I know you will really like that. Corn makshu is also one of their side items, and it's actually something that's very southern. It is corn mixed up with vegetables and lots of seasoning. So if you've never had it before, I definitely recommend trying it just so you can have a little bit of that Cajun experience. You may not be into this, but I do recommend getting one of their house salads. I do think their salads are really delicious. They're fresh, and of course the service is impeccable. You got white tablecloths and people who pay really close attention. Do not forget to ask for a little bit of bread and butter. I think their bread and butter is delicious as well. They give you fresh bread. So that's also a really nice option, but it's a great date spot. And if you catch it on a night on the weekend, you will usually hear the pianist that'll be playing in the bar area. It sets the tone, really makes it a nice and lively area. So definitely highly recommend hitting Charlie G's. Don't miss it. Next up on my list would be probably one of my favorites would be Central Pizza. Oh, Central Pizza is downtown Lafayette. And let me tell you guys, it got way more than just pizza, but you don't want to miss this place. Not only is the ambiance so cool, it's got that rustic kind of downtown vibe with the exposed brick, a little bit of an industrial feeling to it, but I love how the windows open right open to the street. You can sit outside on the patio, but other than just the ambiance, I would tell you they have amazing cocktails. Dante's Inferno is actually a spicy take on a Paloma, and I think it is an absolute fabulous drink if you're into cocktails. Of course, they have plenty of wine on their menu, but as far as appetizers go, do not miss the cheese curds. Oh my goodness, they are one of my favorite. They come with a dipping sauce, and you could really think of it as little small mozzarella sticks, but they are really, really delicious. Definitely do not miss. And then of course, their pizza is fire. You will absolutely love their crust and all of the different flavors and options. They have one that I know that I really, really love that they put honey on, and it's really delicious. So definitely do not miss Central Pizza if you're a fan of pizza. I promise you will not be disappointed with the choice here. Also, it does make for a really great date night. Just keep in mind that it is a very small restaurant, and I do believe they do not do call ahead seating. So I definitely recommend trying to get there early or go in off-peak hours just so you're not caught waiting. Definitely don't recommend it for really large groups of people. It's really more of a date spot or smaller groups that it really works best for. And then last but certainly not least would be Marcelos Cafe. It is an Italian restaurant, and I have to tell you guys, Marcelos is just perfect. They have some of the best Italian food here in Lafayette. I really enjoy their pastas. They have really good salads. They have really great side items. Their steaks are also something that's really fantastic. One of my favorite dishes is the Palermo. The Palermo is a very thin piece of meat. It can either be veal, you can do it with chicken or beef, and what they do is they really thin it out. They put a light breading on top of it, and then it has a butter sauce with capers, and it's got tomatoes, and they give you a little side of garlic pasta with it. It's just so good. I cannot say enough about their food. It is on the heavy side because of course it's Italian, but I definitely absolutely recommend it. I have taken people on dates. I have been there with family. It is really great all around, but it is what I would say a bit more upscale. It can be a bit on the pricier side, but I promise if you do go there, you will not regret it. Their wine selection is incredible. They actually have a wine cafe and store within their actual location, so you can actually shop, buy a few bottles of wine, or open one up while you're there. But of course the service is impeccable. This is a bit larger restaurant than of course Central, so you guys can pretty much get in pretty easily. It can handle larger groups, and I would highly recommend it. Even just going for a drink or appetizers, you can hang out at the bar. It's just a very cool spot, and I definitely recommend do not missing it in Lafayette. Did I miss any restaurants? Well, let me know in the comments below. I would love to know if I missed any, if you're a local Lafayette person, or if you have a different idea of what you thought are the best restaurants. But these are my top 5, and I hope you guys get out and try them. If you do, please message me or let me know. And of course, if you are looking to buy, sell, or relocate in the Lafayette area in any of its suburbs, then please DM me, reach out to me, book a call with me and my team with the Solux Group at Epic Realty. Would love to connect with you to help you and your family in your move. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you later.